Web accessibility, the next level of user experience. What is it? Why do we need it? What is web accessibility? The process of creating websites that can be navigated by people using a variety of assistive technology, also known as a web for everyone. Why do we need it? The web has become the dominant force in communication worldwide. Filling out government forms, signing up for insurance, applying for jobs, shopping for products, or social networking. Just as wheelchair ramps allow people to come to your brick-and-mortar business, web accessibility opens your website to more potential customers. What is assistive technology? If you have a concern, such as limited vision, technology might include a screen reader, contrasting color, or adjustable font size. For fibromyalgia, you may need keyboard controls. For limited hearing, captions for videos would help. For autism, larger text and less clutter. Let's talk about aging. Declining vision, hearing, and manual dexterity become a problem for all of us as we age. Look at it this way. When you help others, you are also helping your future, older self. The great news is that providing better accessibility can also enhance the user experience for all users and improve search engine optimization. What can I do? First, become informed. Who are the key players? What are the best resources? How do we create accessibility guidelines for our web design team? One key player is the W3C. The World Wide Web Consortium, W3C.org, sets standards for the web that are accepted throughout the world. WAI, or WAI. The W3C started the Web Accessibility Initiative, WAI, to develop standards and guidelines for web accessibility. Guidelines from WAI. Number 1, WCAG 2.0, or WCAG, which stands for the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. Number 2, WAI ARIA, which stands for Web Accessibility Initiative, Accessible Rich Internet Applications. A little more about number 1 WCAG. It provides guidelines based on the principles called POUR, P-O-U-R, which stand for perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust. Number 2, WAI ARIA. Accessible web content requires semantic information to ensure that assistive technologies can work well. HTML5 semantic tags and WAI ARIA roles are two technologies that help. For more information, visit w3.org/WAI/. Another key player is the U.S. The United States created Section 508 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973, which requires businesses to provide wheelchair ramps and other support for the disabled. 508 for technology. In 1998, Congress amended the Rehabilitation Act of 1973 to require federal agencies to make their electronic and information technology accessible to people with disabilities. For more information, visit www.section508.gov. Today, I'd like to present 10 steps to accessibility. Number 1, follow web standards. Number 2, write a strong title tag. Number 3, heading tags are a hierarchy. Number 4, always include an alt tag. Number 5, include description for infographic. Number 6, use way roles. Number 7, try out a screen reader. Number 8, use web AIM resources. Number 9, design responsive websites. Number 10, use resources to make a plan. Number 1, follow web standards. Write a doc type at the top of every page. Open tag, exclamation mark, doc type, space, HTML, closure tag. Use the HTML5 semantic divs. Header, nav, article, section, aside, footer, and more. Use validators to check web standards. The W3 validators check for standard HTML5. The W3 validator is at validator.w3.org, and then there is a new W3 validator spelled validator.w3.org/nu/. Number 2, write a strong title tag. Include the company's name, products, and services. The title tag is very important to both screen readers and search engines. This is a visual of a title on a tab. The title shows up in a tab that is hard for people to read. This is an example of title code. In the code, search engines and screen readers can see the title and read it. You have open tag title, Fidelity Investments, Retirement Funds, and Online Trading, closure title. Number 3, headings are a hierarchy. Use a hierarchy for headings, H1, H2, H3, without skipping any levels. Of course, that continues all the way to H6. Number 4, use an alt tag. Photos are invisible to search engines and screen readers, like a black hole. The previous slide showed a black image. On this slide, the alt describes the photo, and there is a picture of downtown Grapevine. The tag reads IMG SRC, which means image source, equal Grapevine Main Street.jpg. The alt states photograph of several businesses on Main Street in downtown Grapevine. So if you can't see the photo, now you know what the photo is about. The magic of alt tags. Screen readers read aloud the web page text and the alt tags. A well-written alt tag enhances search engine optimization. Use your keywords so you can be found by search engines. Use an alt tag always. Even a decorative image that has no content requires an alt tag. The screen reader reads out the image name without the alt tag. With an empty alt, the image is skipped. So do you want to hear read out loud horizontal line.jpg? Number 5, include description for infographics. Infographics convey meaning through clever illustrations. Screen readers and search engines cannot see the beautiful design. Always include a text description of the infograph's message. This is an example of an infographic. Sabre focuses on the travel industry, providing software and apps. The picture includes a person with a suitcase, an airplane, and other symbols of travel. But if a person can't see the image, you might miss the message. This is the infographics description. It's text included underneath the infographic. We offer a broad range of technology solutions, including data-driven business intelligence, mobile, distribution, and software as a service, solutions that are used by travel suppliers, airlines, hotels, car rental outlets, railways, cruise lines, and tour operators, and travel buyers, travel agencies, travel management companies, and corporate travel departments to plan, market, sell, serve, and operate their business. Number 6, use roles. Follow the WAY ARIA guidelines by using roles to define parts of a web page. The W3 validator says that rules are not necessary, but they provide support for browsers that do not fully support HTML5. Roles provide labels. WAY ARIA roles give semantic labels to parts of a web page. A site has a role of complementary. Footer has content info. Header has banner. Nav has navigation. Form has form. Article has article. And section has region. Number 7, try out a screen reader. JAWS. Freedom Scientific offers a well-designed, high-quality screen reader. Testers can use a 40-minute mode or pay for the full version. NVDA. This excellent screen reader was created by 2 visually impaired developers. Use it for free, but I recommend a donation. You'll find the screen reader JAWS at freedomscientific.com. Another screen reader is NVDA, which can be found at nvaccess.org. You'll find this web accessibility evaluator online at wave.webaim.org. You enter your web address and you receive a report. You can also install in Firefox or Chrome. This is a screenshot of wave.webaim.org. On the screen, you can see a form field. Type your website name directly into the online validator field or install in Firefox or Chrome. Visit webaim.org. WebAIM provides many resources. Number 9, design responsive websites. Responsive design helps accessibility, allowing users to choose the technology of their choice, mobile, tablet, or desktop. The good news, if you make your website more accessible, it will provide a better user experience for everyone, not just those with disabilities. Here's an example of an accessibility feature. Google Maps created an accessibility feature that led to a great user experience for everyone. Originally, Google Maps was entirely visual, a map with a path. Turn-by-turn directions. In 2006, Google Maps added turn-by-turn directions that were easier for screen readers to read. This accessibility feature provided a better user experience for everyone. Number 10, please consider creating a plan to make your websites more accessible. I respectfully recommend that you examine the resources provided in this presentation. Thank you. Resources. The most important resource for this presentation is the book titled A Web for Everyone by Sarah Horton and Whitney Quessenberry. Visit rosenfeldmedia.com, rosenfeldmedia.com, to purchase the book A Web for Everyone. I would like to give credit to resources which include rosenfeldmedia.com and the Web for Everyone book. I also used World Wide Web Consortium's www.w3.org and the WAI guidelines from www.w3.org/WAI. Other resources. For U.S. law and 508 compliance, visit section508.gov. For the JAWS screen reader, visit freedomscientific.com. For the NVDA screen reader, visit nvaccess.org. Additional resources are the WebAIM website, webaim.org, and their Wave Accessibility Validator at wave.webaim.org. In addition, other resources include the W3 Validator at validator.w3.org and the new, spelled NU, W3 Validator. This tool is an ongoing experiment in better HTML checking, and its behavior remains subject to change. It's validator.w3.org/NU/. Acknowledgements. The photo of downtown Grapevine came from flickr.com/photos/TexasEagle/. The history of the Google Maps came from google.blogspot.com/12/speech-friendly-textual-directions.html. An additional acknowledgement would be for the title tag example, I used fidelity.com, and for the infographic, I used sabre.com/our-businesses/.